Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Acquisitions Incorporated, The Orrery of the Wanderer. We are playing through the new Acquisitions Inc. adventure, which is in the new Acquisitions Inc. book. Today we have a special guest. Jamie, who plays Sunspot, is away for a few weeks, so Soup has graciously offered to return to play Sidrus, who last appeared, I think, in some of our Dragon Heist games.
Mm-hmm.
Way
And
back when.
Sidrus is a Triton?
Yes.
What class?
Bard.
Okay. And Sidrus had been working in a bakery, which is right next to Troll Skull Manor, where the heroes live. So, oh boy, where do we start here? And also, I want to thank Jamie Moynley for providing us with a swanky logo. Very much appreciated. I have credited you in the corner. I don't want to say I owe you a back rub, but clearly I'm indebted to you in some fashion. Thank you very much. It's awesome. So yeah, let's see. What do I gotta say? Hey, if you want to spend some bits on me, underneath Scott's box is the bit goal thing. If you spend, once we hit 1,000 bits, one random player will get a D20. I'm using Syrinscape, which is a D&D music program you can subscribe to. It's like $10 a month, something like that. I don't remember, but it's got like tons and tons of stuff, and some of it's tailored to specific adventures. Like they have music for all of Dragon Heist, which is the Dragon Heist music is what I'm using right now. And I'm also using Tabletop Simulator, which I got on Steam. It's just an online, like a virtual table. It's got minis and stuff. So up in the box above me, you will see the kind of crude map I have created for the group and the combat that they're in. This green mini is going to represent Sidrus. So, hold on. I want to fix this one box before we start. I can't. It's bothering me. I actually just watched a lot of last episode. And, oh yeah, that was another thing. So last episode, the first 35 minutes were a little choppy. Not as bad as I thought it would be. And you could hear it fine. But I just want to say to anybody watching this, who powered through that first portion of episode 3 and is still with us, then you are superior to the other viewers. Any viewers who come after are lesser than you, and as far as I'm concerned, you are an elite D&D consumer, and
Wow.
you're just better than everybody else. So I would like it if, for the rest of the summer, that you walked around with a little spring in your step. All right.
Oh, okay.
You got to get yourself a window sticker on the back of your car that says you are a #1 Power Score RPG fan.
No, I just want you to puff your chest out a little bit, and really feel good about yourself, because
Strut around like a male peacock or something. Yeah.
yeah, like a peacock. Yeah. That's what you got to do. There you go. I got it. I fixed it, I think. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay.
Excellent.
So we left off the city of Waterdeep. There was some kind of earthquake, and the fissure opened. And the group went to check it out, and in it was like a dungeon. They go through the dungeon. They get to the end. They pass over this sewage whirlpool that has a portal to the plane of filth, which does in fact have a pea waterfall. And they get to this room where there's an altar. There's this big clockwork thing with huge long arms that was attacking them. They're looking for 2 guards, and one, it looks like, is dead, and the other one is possessed somehow. And there's an altar in here with runes on it, and I think a member of the group touched it and is also now possessed and will attack anybody who messes with the altar. And I think it worked out weirdly where right before Solaris got possessed, Yami actually used Solaris herself as a weapon and smashed the device. And so now that Solaris is possessed, she has an excuse to get revenge because Solaris actually took damage when she got smashed into that thing.
Yeah.
So as far as how we involve Sidris, I have a long-standing policy of never making a player sit there and wait to jump into the game.
Understandable.
So I will make up some BS even if it doesn't make any sense at all.
Well,
Like a golden orb that transports you to another reality.
well, we have a built-in excuse. Them bakers next door been stalking us.
That's true. Yeah.
And there may actually be mail that they have to deliver to us.
Because our mail all
They
summer.
always get our mail.
That's it. Yeah.
I have a message to deliver you. Your hands only.
Yeah, you got mail, and so you're looking for them. You found out that they're in the fissure, so you followed them through the dungeons. That sound okay, Sidris?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got to that one point where like there's this sewage whirlpool, and you're about to go around it, and like one of these dark mantles, like a cloak-like bat creature, comes flying out the opposite way, and as it flies over the center of the sewage whirlpool, a huge green tentacle shoots out and grabs it, pulls it in, and that gives you an opportunity to safely go past the sewage room. And then you get into another room where the dark mantle came from, and there is a little bronze dragon with a tiara on it. And she says, "Oh, have you brought me presents?"
Yes, of course. I have brought you some baked goods.
Baked goods. That sounds wonderful.
Yes, they were made by my good friend Pidge. I hope you enjoy them.
Thank you. I will. I'm sure they're delectable. You hear the sounds of angry, like life and death combat coming from the very next chamber beyond.
Do you have any suggestions for me for dealing with this next room? I believe my friends are there and I need to deliver their mail.
Oh yes, they're in the next room. I don't know, something about an altar.
That sounds very ominous.
Yes. All right. Do you go in, Sidris?
Yeah,
Well, look at that. Now you're in the combat.
we did it. Stocking level 2.
Amazing. That's advanced D&D right there. Okay, everybody.
Oh shit, we're going back to Thaco.
Yeah. Oh, we could do that. Once you learn Thaco, you never ever forget it. It's like riding a bike. Okay. Why don't we all roll initiative? We'll do it like that.
Ooh.
Whee! Sounds like a good idea.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have to roll in Tabletop Simulator. So it's that's my gray die, everybody.
I hope someday we can all get it to work, because then we all can have our own dice on the table and we just roll at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's the bad guys. They got a 13. Alright.
Hmm.
And what about the NPCs? You are accompanied by a hairy man named Big Richard Energy.
Big Richard Energy.
Oh, he got a big 17.
Well.
He's found the corpse of his friend, his adventurer friend. So right now he's just like kneeling at it, like, why? And that's all he's doing. All right,
Give
so
off that big Richard energy.
exactly. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. Oh wow! Hi Alpha Stream, how's it going? And hi Aya also. Alpha Stream, anybody watching this, Teos Abadia is a longtime D&D creator. And he actually has a really good Twitter account that you might want to follow. It's Alpha Stream. I think Teos actually was part of the team that made that Draco Lich adventure, like at the beginning of D&D Next, which everybody really loves. I think DM David named it one of his top 10 adventures of all time. All right. So, all right, initiatives. Yami, what'd you get?
I got an 8.
Yami got an 8. That's terrible.
Boy,
Okay.
oh boy.
What about Sidris?
14.
A 14 for Sidris. And what about Solaris?
A 19.
Oh,
A
fuck.
19 for Solaris. And Krish Crash.
I thought I did good. 17.
Here's a DM pro tip. when they tie with the DM, they always lose. It's a little secret.
Wow.
Don't tell the players that.
I thought it was the exact opposite.
Just
Dang.
a fun tip for you. Heck no. Because if you just roll once for your monsters, you're almost always going towards the bottom of the order.
That's true.
All right. So let's see. Tio says he also worked on the second half. Oh! Tio's also worked on the second half of this adventure that we're playing right now. The first part is all Sean Merwin. Sean Merwin, wow.
Okay.
Who actually, a lot of this group actually got to play with Sean Merwin once when we played Return of the Lizard King, which was an awesome adventure from the DM's Guild.
God, yeah, it was.
Was grossly underrated in my opinion. Still, that was really good, right?
Oh yeah,
that was one of the best things we've done.
And Sean was the best buyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played buyer. That's right. Yeah,
that's BYRE for anyone confused.
Yeah. Okay. Solaris, you are possessed by the altar.
No.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. I am.
Right.
And Yami used me as a weapon to hurt the altar, which I love.
Yami is represented by this beautiful slime lady here. Who's naked, but it's not explicit. It's just
So-
Tasteful.
yes, it's tasteful, exactly.
It's PG naked.
So
It's midday on a Saturday.
yes.
There's convenient green smog clouds from the other room just over top of convenient spot.
Mm.
It's like a Naruto naked.
Yeah.
I've seen, so many people have referred to that Naruto, and I've never seen it. And people
Just
talk
see
about
episode
it
1.
all the time.
Just power through at 1.5 speed and you'll get through it in no time.
Really? I used to work in a movie theater, and everybody would watch it after we closed. They would watch Naruto on the movie screen.
Nice.
All right, so Solaris, I think, let's face it, you're probably going to attack Yami.
Yeah, that I'm feeling a little bit like, I owe her a return, attack because she just did use me as a giant club. I am going to use insightful fighting, so Yami needs to make a deception check because I'm looking for a weak spot there, Yami.
I see you're using diplomacy.
With my naked body, there's obviously no weak spots.
Hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. That's all right.
Well, I have a 23 on my
Okay.
insight check.
Never mind.
All right. This is
Like
what
13.
Solaris does. So she sees this weak spot. It's like Terminator vision. And then she's going to stab with diplomacy her short sword, which is glowing with moonlight. So she's got a good sight on this. Boom. Oof. Oh, that's a 23 to hit with diplomacy, Yami.
That'll hit.
All right. So because I insightful thought and I have this weak spot, I get my sneak attack, which is now 3d6. So I'm going to roll with that. 1, 2, 3, 4d6 on this attack, Yami.
Worst timing for mail delivery ever.
Boom.
Yeah, for real.
All right. I didn't roll great. I got a total of 13 damage from the attack.
Okay. So
Okay.
13.
13.
I'm gonna use as my reaction. I'm gonna use Surge of Health. So
Okay.
if I take damage, I can have the damage against me, but my psychic focus ends, so I don't have advantage on whatever crap I have it on.
Okay.
So I'll take 6 then.
Yes, 6 is half.
Okay, good.
All right, and that is Solaris' turn because I'm not going to disengage. I'm going to stay in melee with Yami.
All right, so it's NPC time. Big Richard Energy, who is right here, is just kneeling at the corpse of his friend, screaming, "Why?" Over here, this mini represents the keg robot that the group actually found in the dungeon of the Mad Mage. His name is Chad Brewski. An image of him is right next to me on this side, right there.
Yeah.
And Dylan drew that, and Dylan, for some reason, put the spigot
Listen,
Hey,
in a questionable spot.
it's canon, okay? I've seen
it is
art.
canon.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just using references.
A cannon? I thought it was a barrel.
So,
Sorry. Sorry.
Chad calls it a cannon.
Now, actually, having just watched the last episode, you had just destroyed the big yellow thing.
I did.
So that is out. I can just get that out of the play here. Alright, goodbye thing. And also don't forget, there is a strange device that is damaged if it's on the floor in here. A large orrery housing. It might be important. Maybe.
I'm sure it's not.
If you look at the title of this show, you might realize that this orrery is of value, of some interest.
Nah.
Alright, Chad Brewski has seen enough of this BS, alright? I can't believe that frickin' Solaris turned against. Chad has a fist, and he is going to punch Solaris, hoping to snap her out of her traitorous stupor.
I can't say she would disagree with this action if she was in her right mind.
Now let me get the zoom in on my die. Alright, he has a +5 to hit. I roll my d20. I'll give it a double wiggle. 14 plus 5, that's a 19. Does that hit Solaris?
Yeah, that'll hit Solaris.
7 damage. You know, he should have beer showered you.
Well, you
I'm kind of
know.
glad he didn't, though, because that's kind of, I don't know. Feels a little inappropriate. So he just punches you.
Oh, he's trying to knock her out of it.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know, just...
Yeah.
Although, if it's like slow motion, and she's like, maybe, I don't know. Alright. Anyway. Crash!
Well, how much was the damage?
7 damage.
All right, I'm gonna. Do I save it for Yami because she's a bigger hitter?
Oh no.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge. So I'll just take 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uncanny dodge.
Chris Crash, it is your turn.
Okay, I think I was hiding behind the altar, if I recall.
You
That sounds
are.
about right.
And I had like a really good stealth roll on it. So he's hiding back behind there, and he's probably just realized something's wrong with Solaris.
There you are.
The machine looks pretty
Stab
busted.
Yami in the armpit.
The machine looks super busted, right?
It's destroyed.
That's right.
So
And
there's
then
just this city guard woman who is just possessed or something. And there is an altar right next to you, glowing.
wait, did Yami, did you smack Solaris into the altar, or was that the machine?
No, I smacked her into the machine.
Okay, that's what it was. So okay, just trying to get context for.
Blew it up with her.
Okay. He's going to, from his little hiding spot, shoot a firebolt at the guard lady who was hostile.
All right, you shoot a firebolt. Let me look at her statisticals.
Don't worry about it. I got that one as I use my bonus action to stealth.
Oh.
Oh.
And a 19 to hide back in my little hiding spot.
All right, so you fire a firebolt at her. It misses by quite a bit, and you hide behind the altar. All right. After Krish is Sidris.
Okay, so Solaris and Yami are like beating each other up, right?
Uh-huh.
Are there any other like noticeable enemies or anything in here? She just like touched an altar thing and it made her all mad, right?
And there's a possessed guard who's acting very similar to Solaris.
There was a machine that was like attached to the ceiling with like giant robot arms that were punching or something, right?
Yeah.
But it's broken. It's very Solaris silhouette in it, maybe.
How bad is Yami looking?
Well, I have 14 health out of 66.
Oh, pretty bad.
Okay. So we're gonna forego any other action, and I'll burst into the room. I'll be like, my friends, why? And neighbors that I totally am not stalking and just here to deliver the mail to. What? Why are you hurting each other? And I'm gonna healing word on Yami.
Thank Lord.
And that's
Hey, that's all my hard work you're screwing up. Knock it off.
How'd you get down here?
don't worry about it. It is none of your concern. So let's see.
I like to imagine Solaris and Yami just like stop fighting to like mutually be confused.
Krish, I don't think Krish has ever met you yet.
That's
No,
true.
I don't believe so.
Oh no. This little kobold pops out of you into view.
Sidrus probably went to Slim's funeral.
Oh.
Probably.
But Chris wasn't there.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
I mean, many months later.
He would have stole as many of those bouquets of flowers as possible. Being Krish.
Mm-hmm.
That's very generous to think Slim got any bouquets of flowers.
Okay, so that's gonna give you 10 hit points back.
Oh,
Yami.
thank you.
And that was my bonus action. And so then, as my regular action, let's just do a classic fog cloud to diffuse the situation.
Hmm.
It's gonna be like, everybody cool out.
You're doing a fog cloud?
Yes.
I can sort of make a fog cloud. Okay.
What?
Is there a verbal component for fog cloud? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
I like to think it's just a foghorn. Just
Yeah, I'm gonna. So I have like a conch shell, being a triton and all.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna pull out my conch shell and I'm gonna blow onto it, and that's gonna summon the fog cloud.
Okay. What's the size of the fog cloud?
It is a 20-foot sphere.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
total.
40
It's not. Is it radius or
It's-
is it?
Or
40
20-foot
foot.
radius.
It's 40-foot diameter, so it's a big
Yeah.
40-foot
Big.
circle of cloud.
40 foot. All right. Now this room. Let me just see how tall it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually the whole room. Okay.
Yes.
So you're gonna pretty much have Are you putting everybody in a fog cloud?
Yes.
All right. Let's try this. Watch this, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that right? You want to center it on them?
Yeah. Because the idea is to kind of like get them to stop hitting each other.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do you want to be in the fog cloud? Citrus?
I'll be, if I can be outside of it, then I'll be outside of it.
Actually, you're gonna.
But if it's gonna cover up
I
the whole
think-
room, then I'll be in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this. There you go. It's a big gray cube.
Ooh.
Check that out. Oh, I love this thing. Look
Wow.
at that.
Oh,
Now,
Cool.
if you were all in this tabletop simulator,
Yes.
you would just see a gray block. Yeah, it's a way for me the DM to hide stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. That would be hard to do on stream. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, there's your. All right, so you make a fog cloud. So what are the effects of the fog cloud?
Basically, we're all blinded if we're inside it. Is basically what it comes down to. So we're all gonna have disadvantage on attacks, and
But-
we're all-
But at the same time, we have an advantage on attacks against everybody, so it kind of nullifies it.
The area is considered heavily obscured, and I think Jeanette put in Zoom the heavily obscured stuff.
Yeah, is it heavily obscured, like +5 to AC?
no, it's
Damn.
literally just advantage and disadvantage. Like it's disadvantage on attacks. So anybody attacking in there is at disadvantage.
So but they're not blinded, or they are blinded.
It's basically yes, we're blind. So a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails
Oh.
any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. All right. So Sidrus casts fog cloud. Is that it for Sidrus?
yes.
All right. After
I get-
Sidrus is the dungeon master. Now one of
I
those.
guess it would be. I guess if we're in the fog cloud, it would become just a straight roll because nobody can see each other. So it's no disadvantage or advantage. Just straight dice roll.
But now we're getting into that weird area where it's like, what? The bad guy was right next to somebody, and now they're in a fog cloud. But
it's still
you know
straight
what I mean?
roll. Yeah, they still get a straight roll because we're all blind. Everybody's blind right now, so it's straight dice
here's what
roll.
I'm going to say anyway for the guard, because she's a specific deal.
Uh-oh.
She puts her hand on the altar. She always just looks around and squints, because her job seems to be to, above anything else, protect the altar.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do, I'm going to make a perception check with disadvantage. And Chris Crash, you make a stealth or whatever.
It was 19 on it. If you want me to roll again, I can.
Well, let's just, hey everybody, watch me roll 2 of these incredible... Oh, I gotta turn that tool off. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Zoom over. I'm gonna select both of my dice.
I just realized fog cloud gets into some foggy rules.
Wow.
Alright, I got disadvantage. I rolled 2 d20s. Alright, she's kind of feeling around the altar. Just seeing if there's anybody messing with it. So she moves around a bit. Somehow doesn't sense Krish.
Get the classic movie trope where I'm like ducking underneath it and she's like leaning over top of it and somehow doesn't look down.
I think what I'm going to have her do, she's going to ready. Alright? And if she somebody hits her, she will hit them. And that's it for my bad guy. Next up is Yami.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, now being blinded by fog,
That's Yami.
Yami's gonna try and grab Solaris if I can. Like grapple.
Why don't you just like make a perception with disadvantage? I mean, you know she's there, so I would say the DC is probably like a 10. But just make a perception.
Well, I got a 12. So
Okay. So you're gonna try to grab Solaris?
yeah,
Well, I'm gonna use acrobatics to try not to get grabbed.
yeah. You think that's gonna help?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty talented.
Oh well. We'll see.
Okay.
I got a 26.
Well, I did half as well as that.
Okay, I was hoping.
That was a good feat there. I wasn't sure.
Excellent.
Alright, so you've grabbed Solaris.
So Yami's gonna grab Solaris, and then I'm gonna try and with my movement, I'm gonna spend 2 side points.
Don't you dare!
I'm gonna jump 40 feet towards the door, I guess.
Okay.
Hoping I actually reach the
That's
door.
one of those moving with someone who's grappled things, right?
It's a half movement.
Yeah, you get half
Okay.
your movement.
Also,
Yeah, but also I used my psionic thing.
Yeah.
So normally it moves 40, so you would move 20?
Yeah.
Is that the deal? Okay.
you would
I mean-
make it, right?
Anyway, is there a
That's
check
what
for
you
that
want to
too? I can't remember this grappling stuff ever.
Once she grabs me, I have to wait till my turn to try to get out. So she's
Yeah, but
not,
I mean, isn't there special rules for moving someone when they're grappled?
yeah, it's just a half speed. Like I can't get out.
Okay.
Yeah, she's zeroed my movement, but she can take me with her.
All right, so you're going 20 feet towards the door? That's the
Yep.
deal? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're actually going to land right next to... Citrus, they land like right in front of you.
Well, hello.
Here,
Oh.
yeah, moving a grapple creature. You're right. Yep, speed is halved. You're right.
Yep.
Okay. Unless the
Are we-
creature's 2 more sizes smaller than you.
Nope.
right.
Are we outside of the fog cloud?
No, you're still in it.
God damn it!
Both of you.
Actually,
are like,
wait. You are right on the edge. Right on the edge.
In or out though?
Well, actually, where I placed Solaris, you're out. Solaris is out.
They're right
Yami's half in.
Can I step one more foot out the fog cloud?
Yeah.
'Cause I still have my movement.
Okay,
So.
here, we'll say you're out. No big deal.
You're so close to the edge, you're about to break.
We're on the edge of glory.
All right, is that it
My
for Yami?
eyes are unclouded. I can see. I can fight.
Solaris.
Wanting to
Hi.
fight each other? I'm very confused.
No, not particularly.
Now that you're very close to them, Citrus, you can see that Solaris is clearly possessed. Her eyes are kind of clouded over. She's moving stiffly. It's weird.
I just have this fog cloud in my eyes. Pay no attention to it.
What has happened to her?
Altar thing, I guess. That's what I surmised.
That is very vague and not very helpful. Thank you.
There's a magic altar with some weird runes, and I assume that is what charmed her or enchanted her or whatever. It's like some dumb fresco we ran into a couple months ago.
That sounds very dangerous. I totally wasn't there watching you doing that either.
All right, is that it for Yami's turn?
Yami pulls her clothing like a little tighter around her.
Solaris, you're being
Yay!
grappled by this tall red creature.
Well, Solaris says, "Thank you for bringing me out of the fog cloud. I can see your weak spot now." If I was in the fog cloud, I wouldn't have gotten sneak attack on you. I'm gonna roll to attack Yami because I can attack while I'm grappled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that is gonna be let's see, plus. That's a 16 to hit you, Yami.
Fuck yes, that'll hit.
Yes.
God damn it.
I just tip my sword over and I just stab into the armpits.
No, not again.
All right, here we go.
Right in the pit.
Right in the pit. That's a little better than last time. Ooh.
Omae wa shinderu.
How does 21 points of damage sound, Yami?
Well,
Jab.
I'm up.
Okay. And I don't think I can try
Thank
to
you,
get
Citrus.
away.
Because I would not be up otherwise.
Let's see.
No problem.
I can't do any of my other nifty little stuff because you're holding on to me. So I can't disengage, hide, or any of that. So I'm just going to stay there.
I have a question, Sean. I got turned green by that thing. Is my blood green too?
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just your
Yami's
Okay.
exterior.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yami's green, Sidrus. Yami is
For
green.
the time being.
Yeah, Yami's skin is completely green.
Yeah.
All right, and that was Solaris' turn.
That is all I can do. I am still in the grapple.
NPC time. In the fog. Big Richard energy. Why? And the keg robot. It's just going to spray beer in the general direction of the guard.
Ooh.
So he aims his nozzle and lets out a 15-foot cone, which will strike the guard. The guard will need to make a con save, DC 13. Okay, that roll doesn't count. I was just selecting it. Here we go. Whoops. Alright, and it looks like it got me a 12. So, the guard fails the save. Actually, she makes it because she has a con bonus. Alright, so she's just hit with beer. That's it for the bad guys.
What's Big Richard Energy doing?
He's just yelling,
Screaming.
why?
Okay.
Alright. Chris Crash, your turn. You're by the altar in a fog cloud.
Okay, he's probably going to take that opportunity of the beer getting shot at her from her backside to try to get away from her. So he's going to use that fog, this mysterious fog, as his advantage, as he just like crawls on the ground and keeps his stealth.
Alright.
So he only gets to move half.
Uh-huh.
So he's got movement speed 25. I'm not sure what half of that would be considered.
3 squares. Oh, thank you for the bits, Phoenix. Awesome. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Soup. Phoenix lives in Japan, and I know you were in Japan for a while.
Yeah, I lived there for 3 years.
I will say the one Japanese phrase I know from Japanese pro wrestling. So desu ne. That's it. That's all.
So desu.
So desu ne. All right. Are you trying to get out of the fog, Krish?
He's probably just heading away from her. I'm not sure if heading straight away
Yeah.
from the back of the altar gets to the wall or not.
You're gonna end up out of the fog.
Okay.
There you go. Right. 1, 2, 3. You'd be right here. So you're actually right next to Solaris.
Oh, okay.
That's just one move. I mean, you can double move
Well,
if you want.
my action was to keep my stealth.
Oh, all right.
So I was just kind of crawling.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, I might be able to do something. Let me look.
Oh.
Something that is a very contested ability the kobolds have.
Oh.
Yes. Krish crawls up.
Phoenix.
And-
Phoenix just wrote stuff. Can you read that, Soup?
Oh, I'm not. I don't
in
have
chat.
visual
Oh,
then.
okay, never mind. I described the I guess they're kanji.
Suit.
Oh, I think it's just Soda Snake.
Ah, probably.
No, it's longer than that.
Oh,
No. It's not.
It's not?
Yeah, that looks like Soda Snake.
let me.
Jeez.
Okay. It's been a while since I've-
If I remember my
Anyway,
my
so
katakana correctly.
Krish will crawl up and see Solarius and go, Why are you attacking Yami? Please stop. Please. As he uses his grovel, cower, and beg ability.
Oh
As
no.
an action, he cowers to distract a foe, and until the end of my next turn, allies, which Yami would be included in. I'm sorry, Triton, I don't know you, so. You gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of me that can see me.
Just start punching water.
Sorry, but that's my turn.
So wait, is there a save involved in that or anything?
No.
I look over at Krish and I'm like, "Shh, touch the altar, Krish. You have to understand." Also, she used me as a club
That's true. That much is true.
to break the altar.
To be fair, it was really cool.
Yeah, there's no saves. I'm surprised.
All right.
All right, and that's it for Krish.
Mm-hmm.
So Krish crawls over and grovels. Got it. All right, and then Sidris, you're right on the edge of the fog cloud. You've got Yami and you've got Solaris right in front of you. Yami is hurt, but on your side, Solaris is clearly ensorcelled.
But I have not hurt Sidris at this point, so technically, am I not on her side?
I do now.
Sidris hasn't attacked the altar yet.
Exactly. We're still friends.
So, I have a question about Wall of Water.
Oh.
In that,
Wall of
could
water.
I use Wall of Water to trap Solaris in it?
I think it's just difficult terrain, right?
What is that from? Is that from the? It's not from the PH, is it?
That's from Volo's
Thanks.
and Xanathar's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you read the description? Because I don't.
It says you create a wall of water on the ground at a point you can see within range. You can make the wall up to 30 feet long, 10 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or you can make a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall vanishes when the spell ends. The wall's space is difficult terrain. Any ranged weapon attack that enters the wall space has disadvantage on attack roll, and fire damage is halved if the fire effect passes through the wall to reach its target. Spells that could deal cold damage can freeze it.
Oh my god. Well, couldn't you can just fill? I mean, it says up to, right? You could just fill 1 square with water if you wanted to.
She can make us like a diameter of like,
Yeah,
so
I
like
was-
I'd be ringed in water if Yami just dropped me.
Would you do that to this crying, groveling kobold that has a worm kind of dragon skull helmet?
The thing about it is, right now, if you were to make a ring around her, you would hit yourself, you would hit Yami, and you would hit Chris because they're all adjacent.
I like to think Krish is doing like the like holding onto her leg and like, keeping her on the ground.
Can I just say best D&D cage match if we freeze it around us and we're just in it?
Oh my god, yeah. I always wanted to freeze the wall of water as Pleadle, but I never got a chance.
Well, I was gonna try and just like block her off and kind
Mm.
of like encircle her in it, thinking that maybe if she passes through the wall of water, then maybe that'll help wake her up out of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's just the problem is that if
We're
you were
just
to
too
encircle
close.
her, you're all going to be in the water.
Okay.
You could put Solaris in the water, but if you want to surround her with water, all three of you are going to get caught.
I'll just put her in the water.
So you want to do like just a little.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a spike of water, I guess. More than
I
a
get
wall.
I get to use this thing again. So
And
let's
that
see.
will drop the concentration on my fog cloud, so that'll disappear.
Oh my god.
Now, do you want to fill just her square? Do you want to do like 4 squares?
I'll fill just her square.
Just her square.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if I could change colors of this thing.
Hmm.
Again! It's blue!
Oh my god.
Oh, my tile went away. That's weird.
He broke the
Whatever.
internet.
The tile disappeared. That's
Oh man,
embarrassing.
you could use that for like a gelatinous cube too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, my tile's gone, but you get the idea, right?
Hmm.
You're inside it. I think. Your mini's gone
I'm
too.
underwater.
I think your mini disappeared.
I'm in water.
What the hell?
Just a
It
right.
ate me.
I hope not. I hope you're. All right. Boom! Column of water. Solaris is trapped in the column, and it's like difficult terrain. Is that the deal?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be like, Solaris, snap out of it.
Oh, thanks,
Very
Phoenix.
dangerous course of action.
Phoenix is taking the family to Tokyo.
Ooh.
Thank you, Phoenix, for stopping in, and thank you very much for the bits. We are now halfway towards a natural 20. How do you say goodbye in Japanese?
Well, that's a complicated question, but it's basically sayonara.
Oh yeah, sayonara.
Is it like more? Is it like a greeting where it depends on the time of day?
It more of depends on your like closeness with the person.
That's true.
So if you're just
Oh.
like see you later, you'd just be like Jane.
Jane.
Hmm.
All right. That was. You want to do anything else in your turn, Sidrus?
No, I'm good.
On my turn. I'm gonna see if the guard can find the keg robot.
Well, the fog cloud should be gone now.
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, it's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, because well water is a concentration.
All right. Now, if I remember right, all I gotta do is hit backspace or delete, and that's gonna get rid of the fog cloud.
Hopefully, just the fog cloud.
Hopefully just fog cloud, yeah.
Not the whole thing.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I still don't see Solaris's mini though.
Oh no, you deleted it.
No.
All right.
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about her.
All right.
I fell into the poop hole there. And
Oh,
then
no,
in the
no,
other
no.
direction.
It looks like she did get snapped out of it. Why am I in such a punny mood today?
Wow.
All right. Keg
Wow.
robot is in trouble. Here comes the guard.
Here
Captain
comes the
Teach.
guard.
3 attacks. +7 on the keg robot.
That didn't even rhyme with the song.
I was singing.
Here we go. Keg robot has an AC of 14. I have +7. Here we go. Attack
Ooh.
number 1. 2 misses. Attack number 2. 12 plus whatever hits. And attack number 3. An 8 plus 7 also hits. So Chad Brewski is hit twice for a
Ouch.
total of 22 points.
Chad.
Chad Brewski, no!
And Chad had already taken 18.
No!
Yeah.
He's down!
No, Chad, no!
Oh, jeez.
No!
We have to take him to the tinker shop.
I can take her.
Yo,
You gotta
That's
save
true, you
Solaris to save Chad.
So I guess she stabs into his barrel chest, and liquid just comes spewing out. See
Oh no, it's a mix of oil and beer.
if I can make him fall
Oh.
over.
I was gonna
That
say,
beer is ruined.
I was thinking doing spare the dying, but it doesn't work on undead or constructs.
No.
Chad is down.
Sorry,
Then
we
the
just-
guard looks around and steps in front of the altar.
Uh-oh.
Big Richard Energy yells, "Keg robot!" And then
He had a name.
My brewski, no.
Brewski. Yami, it's your turn. There's a big wall of water.
You have advantage for multiple
Yeah,
advantages on Solaris now.
What?
Because you're in the water, right? Oh no, that's just difficult terrain for you.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna try and hold Solaris still in the water.
In the
Like
water.
a fire hydrant going off,
Yeah.
and who's holding me in there?
Yeah, just.
Solaris is going to start drowning, right?
Oh well, she'll be unconscious.
All right.
Excellent. I'm glad I could provide this experience for you all. Drowning your friends in real time.
Sidrus comes in and makes the map like 30 times more dangerous.
I mean, that's what Tritons do.
Yeah.
That's true. You're a Triton. I could say. Well, that's funny actually.
The only other Triton I've played with always makes the area much more dangerous when they're around.
True.
I
It's a
remember
racial
four.
ability.
I remember 4 gargoyle statues and some big area effect spells that went well.
I used Wall of Water in that, and it helped us
I
get
know.
away. Just saying.
Made a coinado, if I remember.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So it is Yami's turn. What do you want to do, Yami?
I'm just gonna use my action to hold Solaris. Actually, let me see.
Well, you have me grappled, so you can hold me. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
I think-
still attack me.
I'm not gonna attack her. I don't wanna.
Yeah, my advantage is only for attacks specifically.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Attacks against enemies within 10 feet that can see me.
Okay, I'll try and knock her out with an attack then. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. Do
That'd
it.
be like a non-lethal unarmed strike, essentially.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. That'd be 19 to hit.
Yeah, you hit me.
Excellent, excellent. That'd be that. I'm gonna spend 5 side points. Why not? We'll go all out. Just this once.
When else do you get to attack your friend?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm gonna grab. I grabbed another Solaris mini just in case.
There's more of us. We are Legion.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully the viewers didn't see the other like more adult female minis in that selection while I was doing that. Because God, there's like 20 female minis and 15 of them are like softcore porn. You know.
Ooh.
Okay, so that'll be 23 bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Oh, god damn it!
That's 11 bludgeoning damage. I'm still awake.
I'm glad I spent all those side points.
You're welcome. I am still awake, but you kind of see Solaris like.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding you in the water as best I can as I just punch into the water, trying to knock you out.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Best scene ever.
All right, is that it for Yami?
Yeah.
Solaris, you're in a freaking column of water.
I just got punched by Yami. I'm gonna stab her.
I hope I don't break those cool goggles.
Well, technically you're fighting underwater, right?
I guess so. Yeah.
What weapon? What weapon are you using
I'm
specifically?
using my short sword.
Okay, you have disadvantage.
Okay, that's cool.
Self-promotion, Zebediah's Guide to Fishing Techniques and all that has a quick reference to where those rules will be.
Nice.
Hey.
Available 3 in the DM's Guild.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna stab you, Yami.
All right. What could possibly
Well,
go wrong?
this disadvantage works in your favor because that's a 13 to hit you.
That doesn't.
As the sword just comes blindly out of the column of water, and I'm stabbing, you hear like mumbled like curses.
Did you hit him?
No, I didn't hit her.
Oh.
I imagine Yami's just like holding Solaris and like moving her around as she stabs out of the water.
It's like a little porcupine. Poke, 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 poke. All right, I'm done. There's nothing else I can do right now.
After Solaris' turn, it's the NPCs. The Chad Brewski, the keg robot, is lying on his side. The last of the alcohol inside of him pouring out onto the ground.
Pour one out for Chad.
Possibly
He's
a
pouring one out
tribute,
for himself.
Possibly a tribute to one of your previous NPC sidekicks, Home Dog.
Oh, home dog.
Didn't make it through the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And then it is Chris Crash's turn.
Solaris needs a con save.
What are you doing?
A spell.
What are you doing? All right, I'm rolling a con save. Here we go.
Let's see if I can put a new Solaris in there.
How does a 4 do me?
13 was my DC.
Yeah.
So I cast Frostbite.
Oh no.
As I'm still holding onto your leg underwater.
Oh no.
And I just let go since it's a ranged attack technically. Or not. Is that a ranged attack? Whatever. Anyway, so cold damage. 2. Oh, almost maxed that. 11 cold.
Well, I would uncanny dodge, but I'm unconscious either way.
Also, what would the wall of water do again?
I'm frozen in it.
You're frozen in it.
So I like to imagine her arm that she like stabbed with is out of it.
So a sword glowing with moonlight is the only thing sticking out of the water, and I'm
So
frozen in it.
you how did you freeze the water?
Frostbite.
With Frostbite because it did enough cold damage. Just
Okay.
froze it.
All right, it's Frostbite. Okay, so yeah, you all see a Solaris in a giant ice cube.
And I like to imagine Yami's hands are also frozen in it. Because I was still reaching into it.
Okay.
Just
yes.
like a frozen punch.
Krish looks stressed and on the verge of crying, and you're not sure if it's from that cower or bag or whatever.
Aww,
Aw.
the poor boy.
All right, and that's it for Krish.
Mm-hmm.
Sidris, Solaris is frozen in an ice cube. Chad Brewski is down. The guard is just glaring at all of you, standing protectively in front of the altar.
Well, and she was unconscious. Solaris was unconscious before. So, let's see. I'm going to drop concentration on the now frozen wall of water. And I guess I'm just gonna go over to this guard person that I don't know who seems... Do they seem threatening?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to them and just whack them with my sword then.
Oh, it went away. Oh, and it looks like the original Solaris mini came back.
I told you there's more of us.
Okay. So wait, you go over to the guard and what?
Whack them with my sword.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
So she glares at you as you step forward, and you draw your sword and you just stab her.
Well, I'm gonna try and not kill her, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the idea would be to knock her out. But
She looks tough.
yeah, well,
Maybe you want to kill her. I don't know.
She is wounded though. She did take
Okay.
damage, so she's not bleeding or anything, but she's definitely been hit a couple times. So you're gonna attack her? You can go ahead.
yeah, because she's clearly in like guard uniform, right?
Yes, she's a guard of Waterdeep.
Yeah, I don't think that I would just like try and kill a guard of water.
Okay, so like non-lethal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's see. Ooh, 14 to hit.
14. She blocks it with her sword.
I'll be like, dang it.
Is that it for Sidris? Sidris, she glares at you and grips her weapon tightly. As she walks.
As a bonus action, I am going to give some bardic inspiration to Yami. Be like, Yami, I might need some help over here with this one. Please.
All right, you got it.
All right, is that it for Sidris?
Yes.
Well, now it is the guard's turn. She gets 3 attacks.
Oh.
+7. Select my die. Let me begin the frenzy. Oh,
Boy.
is it a 9 or it's a 9? Okay. 16. Is that it?
To me?
Yeah.
Let me look at my AC real quick. Yes, that does.
All right. So and then she rolls a little higher, second time and hits, and she hits the third time as well. So
Oh,
you,
good.
you hit for a total of 33 damage.
Oh my
God.
Holy shit!
Ow.
Is that all? Ah.
No, I'm still up.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But now I have to do math.
Wow.
All right, that's it for my turn. Next up is Yami's turn. We rotate you so you're facing the bad guy.
So Yami is now, because the ice column disappears when the concentration goes away, Yami is holding the slumped, semi-conscious form of Solaris.
What to do here?
See if I can make Solaris fall over.
Probably.
There you go. I had to throw you.
Oh no! I mean,
don't-
that may be what Yami does right now. It's fine.
Yami, what do you want to do? This guard has been hurt twice, but is not bloodied, and she does 3 attacks per round. Your
It
allies.
hurts a lot.
It hurts a lot. Yes.
How far away is Sidrus from me right now?
Sidrus is actually right next to you.
Oh, well, in that case. I think we should extricate ourselves from this situation at the moment. A tactical charge in the opposite direction of this person.
I would agree with that course of action.
All right, let's go. Yami is
Yami.
gonna throw Solaris over her shoulder and just book it out of the fucking room.
Is Solaris unconscious?
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so you two leave the room. That's it for Yami.
Yup.
All right, after Yami is Solaris. So Solaris, you making death saves?
Oh, I will roll a death save. Let's see how this goes. All right, here we go. First death save.
That'd be
12.
embarrassing.
It's a success.
Woo!
Nice. All right. After Solaris, Big Richard Energy. Okay. Yeah, I did say on Twitter that I want to get rid of him, so he's not leaving.
Are you just
Big
gonna
Richard
murder-
Energy.
Are you just gonna murder him right here? in
Where are
front of
you
us?
going?
He's
All
not.
right.
He's gonna die heroically protecting our strategic
Oh,
repositioning.
I see.
He says, "Leave him alone, you bitch." And he.
Wow.
Step away from her, you bitch. He gets in the keg robot and starts using it as a.
Yeah, it's funny.
Or a classic,
Oh,
classic Back to the Future. Hey, you, get your damn hands off her.
yes, he swings and misses by a lot.
Wonderful.
And then, after Big Richard Energy is Chris Crash.
Okay, Chris Crash is shaking like a little chihuahua
Oh.
and sees Yami dart off a Solaris. But sees the fish lady attacking this other lady and the guy who just joined us attacking this lady. So he shoots a firebolt at that guard lady and he runs off towards Yami.
All right, Firebolt, go ahead.
Not rolling good on those. 13.
13 misses. All right, and then you get a speed of 25, right? So,
Mm-hmm. And if I need to, I'll cunning action to dash.
you're pretty much out with just the regular.
Okay.
All right, that's it for Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Sidrus, you are next to this guard woman. What do you want to do?
Tactically retreat.
All right, so you're gonna like disengage and run.
Yes.
All right, you do that.
Awesome.
My turn. Big Richard Energy, you hear. Ah!
No.
Oh no!
Oh wait, we left the keg.
We'll get it later.
Oh,
Hey, Richard, stop playing around. Richard? Richard!
Richard!
So you go back into the previous room where the baby bronze dragon is, and she's eating baked goods. This is pretty
Where did you get
delicious.
those?
I brought them to her.
Your mail deliverer brought them to me.
Mm-hmm.
We have established a bond.
Is
That's
Solaris
good.
still dying?
Yes, shall I make another roll, Sean?
if you'd like.
Krish would run up, and he's like crying and hyperventilating as he
Oh.
attempts a medicine check on Sawyer.
All right. Well, I got a 17 on that roll, so I'm at 2 saves.
Okay.
All right, medicine check.
I got a 16 on the die, so that's just
Just stabilized. Right?
Stable.
Here.
And then Yami is gonna give Krish a big hug as the poor boy. There, Krish Crash. There. It's okay.
Oops. Don't look at the screen. There you
Okay.
go.
Oh, wow, I gotta look.
I'm just resizing a picture. It's
Oh, okay.
What is this?
hey, look at Troopa.
SpongeBob and Patrick with the treasure map?
There we go.
So if I get no outside assistance, Solaris will wake up in 2 hours.
Well,
I'll give you a healing word.
Oh.
Are you
Wait,
still charmed?
I hope not.
I'm only gonna do it at level 1 because I am cautiously
If
optimistic.
she is, we'll just punch her back to
Well,
unconscious.
let me ask a question. Do you disarm Solaris?
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
So, just checking.
Oh my god. Take the 60 sword she has off her.
Yeah, all her weapons.
So you'll
Ah.
get 7 hit
All
points
right.
on that
Cool,
one.
cool. Let's see.
And I bounce Krish Crash like a little baby,
So
trying to
you
comfort him.
disarm Solaris, and then you cast a heal on her. Solaris, you're no longer under the possession of the altar.
Oh, thank god.
Why does my head hurt? Yami, why are you hugging me? I mean, it's cool.
Listen,
Ow.
listen. We've been through
Ow.
a tough situation here, okay?
Okay.
And
Tiny
Yes.
little kobold smack.
My whole right side really hurts. I think I might have a sprain. What the heck happened?
Why you attack Yami? And
Wait, what?
6 strength, so I'm assuming the slap does no damage. And it's just
Ow.
like Krish on top of you, like holding the collar of your shirt and trying to shake you, but he's more shaking himself than you.
Hi, Krish.
And
Ow.
little cobalt tears falling on your face.
Hey, you know how I always say don't touch things? I should really listen to my own advice.
maybe next time.
Oh,
Yami,
why
like,
is it always me?
wraps up her armpit wound.
Ow.
You also have mail. I'm here to
What
deliver
the
it.
hell? Sigil?
Thank you.
What? How long have I been unconscious?
Junk mail.
Wait, what's that credit card offer?
Need health
Oh,
insurance for stab wounds in the armpit? Get it now. And you're like,
Wow,
Ow.
how fortuitous.
Wait, where's the others? Oh no.
Well,
Oh guys, I
Uh,
screwed up.
a little. Well,
Screwed
can't
up,
blame
didn't
you.
I? Okay.
well, we found the guard lady.
She seems really pissed off. I think I completely understand her feelings. Yeah.
She hurt me quite a bit.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah,
I am not looking good.
Hmm.
I don't think any of us are.
Solaris looks at like there's just bruising and and cuts and bleeding, and she's just like, yep, same.
Did Lady make you do mean things?
No, Krish, I touched that altar thinking maybe I could shut it off, and I just thought, hey, that altar's the best thing in the world. And then Yami hit it with me, and I thought, well, I have to kill Yami now.
Why are there so many things like that underwater deep? I don't understand.
I don't know. I understand. You know what, Yami? I'm sorry that I attacked you when you really liked that mosaic. I get it now, 100%.
See,
I
I
know.
see. Now you know my pain.
I know. I'm sorry. I think that something sharp hit me right here when you hit me into that metal arm.
Oh,
Ow.
Yami will give her a kiss on the forehead. Oh, there we go.
Thanks, Yami. It feels a little better.
Well,
I'm just gonna lay here for a couple minutes. Unless
okay.
we have to go back and get Big Richard. Are they alive? Should we go save them?
I kind of want to go get Chad's body, but
Uh-huh.
I don't. The real question here is, what do we tell? Do we want to get the guard lady and bring her back? That's the question.
Maybe if you throw her in the poop hole, she'll like wake up from whatever's got her mind messed up. Like just grab her and toss her
Throw
in.
her in the poop hole. That might work.
I mean, the tentacles might kill her in the process, but then at least we're not at fault.
I like your logic.
Solaris is lying on the ground, just looking at the ceiling, like, ow.
That's like Adventure 101. If the poop tentacles kill them, it's not your fault. You're not liable.
It's part of the contract.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, regardless of what we do, I think we should take like a rest of some kind right now, because
Oh, I'm gonna just lay here for like a little bit. It really hurts.
I'm not feeling the best right now,
I
guys.
think the right side of my face might be a little flatter than the left now.
Dob Shaba says, that's good. I could use someone to clean my scales.
I'm not doing it. Not it.
Gritch just goes over and starts cleaning her scales. Doesn't say a word.
Has she eaten all the baked goods yet?
No.
Can Yami stealthily reach over and take one?
Make a stealth check.
Okay. I gotta hold on. I gotta see a 16.
Okay. Jesus. Christ.
I take a very nice donut, and Yami like hides it, like Gollums it, and goes
All right.
eats a delicious donut.
All right. So you're gonna take a long rest.
I mean, I think that's honestly the best to do for
Yeah.
me anyway.
Is Chad dead?
I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean, between you and Nim and Tally, you're all very skilled at tinkering stuff, so
I mean, I have art of him, so it's
Is Big Richard dead?
it's gonna.
who cares? Let's be real. He just wasn't big enough for me.
Oh.
I mean, I'm being honest here.
Jump. A long time. All right.
Oh God.
I can roll if you want to know. Let's put it
Okay.
like that. Do people want to know?
I don't know. Let's.
Can I tell you the story about in high school when we played Rifts? We decided
Sure.
all to roll for wiener sizes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I decided I would roll length and girth. And I knew it was going to go badly. And I rolled a 1 for length and a 6 for girth. So I called him the Plate. Alright, Big Richard Energy. I'm going to roll you a d10. And we'll see just how big your energy is. I'll give it a triple spin.
Oh gosh.
A 10!
What?
A 10! There you go. Holy cow.
Wow.
A 10.
Wow.
Wowzers.
That's kind of impressive, actually.
I guess his one of the slashes cut his pants open, and you
Whoa.
can see.
Is it's pixelated though for content?
No, it's just pixelated, like in general. That's just what it looks like.
Oh Jesus.
I'm cursed. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I rolled that 10, and I have it. It's a dragon covering it up. Sorry about that. I'll zoom in on that 10, everybody.
You know that
Thank
dragon wants to be the center of attention, not that dice roll.
True.
Thank you, Luca Troopa. Thanks for watching, by the way. Luca. Look at that.
Yami wants a dragon friend, but also this dragon is just kind of like stealing her spotlight, and Yami just the whole long rest is just like,
All right.
yeah, well,
Rich looks sad, but he's doing like everything the dragon tells him to.
I suppose now, because one of the reasons I wanted to get rid of Big Richard Energy is because I had an idea for a new NPC. So I suppose now would be a good time to introduce this new NPC, right? So
perhaps.
you're resting. You're taking a long rest. Right as you get healed, you hear something coming towards you. You hear like flute music.
Sunspot.
It's a jolly creature, shorter than a gnome. It has 2 like little beady eyes, and it's basically a Muppet. It's a Podling from the Dark Crystal.
Oh my God. Okay.
He's got a floppy, droopy hat. He's like 2 feet tall. He just kind of comes into the room.
Comedically, a firebolt shoots at it and just somehow.
It bounces off and kills whoever did that. My new NPC.
Convenient rocks fall on Christian.
Just so you know, I googled podlings and learned a lot about them. So anyway.
Oh.
So he comes in, he starts playing music, and the dragon enjoys the music.
Oh, well. Who are you, my little friend?
It stops playing its little flute, and it says, "Istai Kakira."
Was that Kazakurin? What?
It says, "Valanam." Wait, Valavam. Valavam.
Solaris opens an eye because she's still laying where she was and looks over and is like, "What?"
Valavam, yes.
I would like to cast Comprehend Languages.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey.
If you watch that scene in the Dark Crystal, they explain that Valavam means thank you. All right, so you comprehend languages?
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Greetings. I am a Apopia Poi Opidia Pedidia Dipob.
That is a lot of syllables.
I am a podling. I am a master gardener who lives in bulging plants." That's what it says on the internet.
A master gardener.
We podlings sing, dance, and tend to plants. He starts playing a flute and skipping around you in a circle.
I will join him in playing an instrument.
Oh my god. I think Yami will also join
Oh,
playing her
God.
shamisen.
I think Solaris like pulls something over her head, like a hood, and just rolls over.
Somewhere in there he goes, "I came out of the poop portal."
Ah, I see.
What a surprise. Or, I mean,
So, Sidrus understands him, but the rest of you hear things like Avovi and Yen Selenge.
and boop, 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 boop.
He explains to you, Sidrus, that he has a power called Animal Soul Speaking. He can speak to the souls of animals.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I can just talk to animals, so.
Thank you for the visual reference. Jeanette, she posted a picture.
Nice.
The adorable little creature.
You are fully rested. A podling from the Dark Crystal is now with you.
That is
Guard
delightful.
remains in the other room. This guard, who was, as far as you know, a good guard of Waterdeep, is in this other room.
Didn't they have rope?
Yep,
Chris-
I got rope.
Chris just pulls out some rope.
Okay, Christian's got rope.
Don't want to just like tackle her and try and like drag her out of here? I think that'd be the easiest situation here.
Chris
Might as well
also
gang up on her.
probably was debating on using the handcuffs he has on Solaris, but he doesn't. So you would have seen him pull them out and debate it and put them back.
So you just want to rush her, tie her up, and try to drag her out of the room? Is that the deal?
It's kind of what Yami wants to do, yeah.
I do not suggest trying to attack her. It
No.
hurts.
No, it's not the best idea.
All
I'm
right.
feeling better now, feeling back in tip-top shape, but, you know.
So why don't we just do it like this? We'll do an opposed strength, but Yami, you'll have advantage because the group is helping you.
Yeah, we are.
And I'll just...
We all just dogpile her.
Yeah. So you want to do that?
Just threw dice and hit myself in the head. Yeah.
All right. The podling, I guess, will go with you. Ah!
Okay.
God, I
let's
rolled
see.
high.
Wait, does
Oh,
Chris have a
fuck.
net? But let me double check.
Well, I got a 19.
Total?
Yeah.
I think we got to roll again because I think we
Oh,
tied.
fuck. Okay. Oh, that got even lower.
All right, wait. I can't tell if this is cocked. It says 9. I got a 9 plus 1, 10.
I got 12. Okay.
So you all rush in, you struggle, and eventually you tie her up, and you're dragging her out of the room.
Yes.
Handcuffs, I do have a sack, so we put that over the head.
Okay. My God.
Hey, Shauna. Shauna says you put the Hell's Rebels group would have killed the podling. That's
We
No.
adopt
That-
everything that we find.
You know, that sounds pretty accurate.
Yeah, it does.
as you carry this lady out. The podling plays his little flute, and he goes, "Istai Kakira," and Sidrus, you know that means we did it.
Aw.
When we're in there, do we see Richard?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh
What,
God,
His-
I feel
His
bad.
pants are split,
Oh!
Throw a sheet over him.
and you see the keg robot lying in a pile of its own alcohol.
We should probably get that. Yeah.
Krish like rips off part of the pants and makes it a headband.
Whoa, okay.
You rip off part of Big Richard
Go,
Energy's
like
pants.
80s action movie, you know, where they
Yeah.
gotta make the headband out of a fallen comrade, you know.
Rambo.
It's gonna smell
Yeah.
like meat, you know.
Fishbowl.
Alright, whatever.
Dips it in the oily alcohol.
It's a little warm. All right, whatever.
All right.
It's specifically like a side leg part.
I'm not
Also,
saying the things that are in my head.
after dragging her out of the room, Solaris will like take Krish, like tap him on the shoulder, and say,
His dagger pulls out and he looks at you and then puts it back.
"Fair." She holds out this little monocle to him and says, "I want you to have this. You maybe saved Yami's life. I didn't want to kill her. And I give you this monocle that if you put it in your eye, it shows a beautiful ocean scene when you put it in, and you can just see. I bought it back at the beginning of Dragon Heist."
Wow, wait.
He like hesitantly like looks at it, looks at you, eyes turning back and forth, and just snaps.
That's for your treasure hoard because you did good.
Bless.
Thank you.
As you walk into that room with the dragon, the dragon goes, "Did someone say treasure?
Nope.
I would like treasure."
I'm gonna say nope, and I'm gonna roll a deception check to see if she believes me.
All right.
Oh, God.
That is a 19 on deception.
Okay.
Nope. Keep walking.
You must have said pleasure.
Yes, exactly.
It's a pleasure to serve you. And once we go talk to our big dragon friend and get him to touch you with his staff, and so you can go past the dragon ward, it'll be all good, and you can come join us at I guess it's your lair now. Yeah, we've prepped it all for you.
All right. I'll humor you for now. Okay. So once you pull the woman out,
Yeah.
she just blinks and snaps out of it and says, "Where am I?"
Thank the Lord.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. It's really confusing when you first come out of this. You're fine now. Perfectly fine now. No worries. We saved you.
Jesus, I touched that altar. What is that thing? That was horrible.
Krish
Not
keeps,
really sure.
Krish keeps looking back in the room at the altar.
Look back at the room. You see the altar pulsing with runes. You see a strange orrery housing lying on the floor next to the keg robot.
Oh, we should go pick that up. But
Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
Must be
Probably-
altered to evil god.
Probably get Chad too. No.
Well, Chad's not doing anything right now.
Well, then it won't be a problem to grab him.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're going to grab Chad and the orrery housing.
Yeah. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as a furbolg, I have a racial ability where I can detect magic. Can I detect magic on this orrery?
I was just about to cast
Oh.
that.
You on the orrery.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a faint aura of magic. You realize that it might take a bit of research.
Oh.
Like if you were about to have downtime, you might be able to use the new scrutineering downtime activity and roll on the scrutineering table.
Sure.
Scrutineering table.
But you can't do that right now. That'll take like 5
Yeah.
work days or something.
Okay. Sure.
You also sense magic coming from the altar.
The
Yeah, we'll
altar's
fuck that way.
damaged, right?
It's just
I don't think any of us actually damaged it yet.
No.
I think we just broke the machine. Well, Solaris's face broke the machine.
what are you gonna
Yeah.
make? You can make an
Chris-
investigation check if you want on the altar.
No need. I took a vial of acid at it.
Oh, well. It doesn't really do much to stone altar.
That acid doesn't burn through it a little bit, like burns through the runes at all or anything?
It's a huge, solid stone altar. It might scar it a bit, but it's not like you have like a 2-liter bottle of acid. You have like a little vial. So.
I have,
2-liter bottle. They sell those at the store.
okay, I have a few.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I have quite a few of them, but I'm not going to waste them all. So I have 2 left. And
Don't even worry about it, Krish. Don't even worry about it.
Krish will investigate it,
Okay.
and he has advantage. No, wait, is it advantage?
You feel like if you were going to investigate it, this might be a long-term activity that you could do during a downtime phase, where you would research, such as in the Player's Handbook, page 187, and it might cost you 4 gold. But this is something that will take a bit of time to research, as it is it's something new. It's a new thing.
Hasn't been patented yet.
Yeah, now you just have to find something borrowed and something blue. Now you're good.
Something new from the new book.
Ooh.
Shiny new book.
Like that deed I got.
Found at better stores everywhere.
Did you hear about the story of I keep forgetting his name. The guy who plays Jim Dark Magic. What's his name?
Mike Krulik.
Mike Krulik went to a bookstore where these were at, and he was going to sign them, and the manager got mad with him and was trying to kick him out and thought he was just playing up like he was one of the writers for the book.
Well,
How would you not know? Like, his face is around the internet.
oh well.
I know. He's like, no, seriously, I made the drawings for these, and the guy's like, nice try.
Yeah, sure you did, bud.
Alpha Stream says buy the book. Another thing about Alpha Stream, when we were doing Tomb of Annihilation, I had worked in. Do you remember the Tropical Harpies?
Yeah.
Those are
That's
cool.
a supplement that Teos made and put on the DMs. It had all sorts of Tomb of Annihilation stuff you could use.
I believe Sean Merwin did 1 or 2 of those adventures in there as well. Little extra things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, people. You've rested. You saved the guard. You got this weird orrery. You're looking at the altar. That's what it is. Jungle Treks. You can find it at the DM's Guild. It's like $4, $5. Got a really nice cover.
If you want to get some 4th edition Wildens, there's a few encounters of them in there. I may or may not have used one.
Indeed.
Nice.
Fire was one, wasn't he?
No, that was the adventure.
We should do an episode with just like a plug every 5 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Make an adventure that's just like from a DM's Guild. Everything is DM's Guild product.
Very on brand for Ack Inc.
Gotta have like 5 different DM's Guild logos somewhere in the overlay.
Yeah, the whole overlay should just be like logos and plugs all the way through. That'd be awesome.
It's like NASCAR or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in Ready Player One, where they're like, we can sell 77% of the viewing screen before they have seizures.
Everybody has to bring 5 sponsors to the game.
It's just like the potluck, yeah.
Yeah, we should each have a T-shirt that plugs a different product. That'd be cool. Actually, I have Mistwalkers.
I've got
Tales from the Mist.
Matt Koval's new MCDM shirt there.
Nice.
There's us right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's us.
All right. So, what would you like to do now? Do you have
Crap out of this dungeon.
cleared this place?
Krish would investigate that altar. He would take that time. He has advantage if the dungeon delver.
It's going to take like a week, so it's not. I mean, are you just going to stay down here for a week, or are you going to leave with the group?
You can keep the dragon company while we go get Aranax.
Okay.
We're gonna leave Krish?
Krish.
She wants to stay down here. None of my
Krish.
business.
Krish born and raised in dungeon. That's fine.
Okay.
The rest of you are
Don't
going to go up into the city of Waterdeep, where I will turn on my Waterdeep busy summer day sounds.
Sure.
All right. All right, rested but exhausted. Your wounds are healing. You climb out of the crack, and the one guard is there and is happy to see Sergeant Tish. She says, "Well done." Tish just kind of collapses and has been
Oh
through
well.
an ordeal. The guard outside, Captain Truff, has some paperwork. She holds up
Paperwork?
an affidavit. I'll need you to sign this. That will confirm that you have actually cleared these passages and that they are free of danger.
Sure.
Who signs it?
I'll pull out my calligrapher set and I'll sign.
Now, anything you found down there, we're going to need to inventory it. So why don't you, let's see, what did you find? Let's see. I'm doing this, you can keep it, but if someone comes forward within the next month and claims that it's theirs, you will have to forfeit it.
I actually don't know.
Is this guy a documancer?
I actually don't know if I have anything that I found down there on me.
It's just Captain Truff is a lady. She's a guard. Is she a documancer? No, she's just a guard.
Okay, I'm just asking because they got all those new backgrounds in this book, and that's one.
We found some gold, right? I guess I'll let her inventory the gold. That's about all I got.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think Solaris took anything down there. That I can remember.
Who has the orrery?
I believe Krishkash does.
Oh, the orrery. Yeah, that's true.
And he's still down there.
And she says, "Well, wait a minute. Where's the kobold with the skull hat?"
Oh, he got turned into a Triton.
Sergeant.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah,
am
and
there.
Yami's green.
Right.
Captain Truff says, "I saw the Triton go down there," and Sergeant Tish says, "The kobold stayed down there. There's a brass dragon down there."
Yes, it's true. There's a dragon down there.
Captain Truff frowns at you.
Like all dragons, she's not covered in hair. I forgot I had to rhyme every sentence.
Captain Truff rolls her eyes and says, "All right, well, when you're ready, you can report back to Omen Dran. I'm sure he owes you some money."
Yeah, he does.
And Sergeant Tish looks at you all and says, "Thank you for saving me. I might have been down there forever."
Well,
Yes.
yeah, pretty much.
Just remember who saved you in the future.
Oh, and the podling.
Also, if you ever, North Ward, you're looking for a good meal, Noodle Troll.
Yeah, I pull out a little coupon. Oh, no.
And
where did
right
this come
next
from?
door is a pastry shop where you can also stop by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can make a day of it. Troll
Straight
Skull
out
Alley.
there, claws.
It's nice to see adventurers preparing for retirement.
Yeah, I mean,
We plan to make it to retirement.
Most don't save anything.
I like to think the bakery has underneath the sign of it now, you painted on new words, and it's like dragons love it.
It's an endorsement.
All right, you've exited the fissure. What would you like to do now?
Let's go back to Troll Skull Alley. Shoot.
Sounds like a plan. Everything still hurts. Solaris still has bruises on the side of her face.
Okay. So you go back to Troll Skull Manor. The bakery is right next door. Chris stays down below. What do you do at Troll Skull Manor?
Well, I think Yami wants to introduce our expert gardening friend, the Podling, to Fala, our other expert gardener friend, because it kind of fits. I mean,
Something tells me Fala found a new follower. Right, everybody?
yeah.
They take an immediate liking to each other, and Fala chuckles with delight.
I thought, Fala, that this little buddy here might be able to help you with the shrub growing.
Fala says, "Thank you. That's very thoughtful.
I think about you a lot, so
I have been quite depressed since my lover was slain."
I know. But I hope this might.
The passion.
Yes. You know, I'm quite passionate as well about many things. I'm just saying. I mean,
What? Oh, look, the podling is playing a flute. Balavam. Okay.
With the lower notes in the flute, and it's just like shrub da ba da 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 ba da ba da.
So when you go into Troll Skull Manor, and everybody goes, "Oh, hey, hi," Volo says, "So you're gonna go see Omen Dran? I'm sure he's got your money."
Yeah, we were just gonna get some noodles to go before we went because we were hungry.
Noodles to go. You get your noodles. I wish I had my Google Drive open because there's a laundry list of people in Troll Skull Manor right now.
It's true.
Some of them
Balloon's
have
there.
very chuckly names, but I don't have
Mardo.
my
Liquid gel.
Liquid Gel, the kobolds.
Something Silverton.
There's a
What?
goblin who's like Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was trying to remember his name.
Sparky
Was
Boom
Sparky
Boom.
Boom Boom? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what it
Sparky
was.
boom boom.
Once again, as you enter, Sparky Boom Boom has this little lightning tattoo on his head, and an owl is trying to get in to Troll Skull Manor, but it flies into the wall. It's disoriented and flies away.
Oops.
Mm.
I was thinking one of the many kobolds is like free food, and they just grab the owl.
Oh no!
Yes. You probably have like a lot of owl meat on hand
Probably, yeah. It's a special,
and reused parchment from the
Right.
invitations.
That's what we make our flyers out of. We start on the
Sparky
Nice.
Boom Boom. You have been accepted.
back.
All right. Okay. So you get your noodles. What do you want to do then?
Yeah, I suppose we'll go see Omen.
He's living underneath the stairs this whole time, waiting for that.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, you go to see Omen. Jeez, got this flavor text all loaded up.
Mm.
You're all jerking around in Troll Skull Manor.
Yeah.
Dolores is eating her noodle bowl to go.
I was gonna have guards drag you. Hey!
You're supposed to go see Omen.
Omen Dre wants to talk to you, you bastards. All right. Omen. So you go there. You meet with Omen. I see that you've got moxie and a willingness to do what it takes to get ahead. Those are traits we hold in high regard here at Acquisitions Incorporated. Omen pulls a map from a satchel and places it on the conference room's oak table. You know the town of Fandalin, just off the Tribord Trail? A few months back, we awarded a group a franchise there. We received word that they were taking control of some ruined estate for their headquarters. Everything seemed to be going well. Only they missed this month's franchise payment, and their secretarian isn't answering my calls. Omen snaps his fingers, and a paper, a pen, and an ink pot leap from his satchel. This note gives you the right to travel to Fandalin and investigate the franchise there on my behalf. If you find the franchise in poor standing or otherwise in distress, I want a full report. And depending on how badly the last group botched things, I might look to you to take over. A failed franchise makes the whole company look bad. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I am a businesswoman myself, of course.
Omen levels a hard stare at you. I want you to appreciate what an incredible opportunity this is for you. You're skipping countless steps in the normal franchise process. No internships, no tests. It's unheard of. But I believe in you.
Well,
I am the queen of doing things that are unheard of, so,
I can vouch for that.
That sounds like something I don't want to know more about. Flang! He puts a sack of coins on the table. Here's your payment for dealing with the last thing.
Ooh,
So it's 400 gold.
Excellent.
yeah.
He told you he was keeping it. He had told you he's hiring you for 500, but then he's keeping a cut. So it looks like
Well, I
he took
won't-
100 gold out of your.
I won't count it all now, so I don't worry about it at the moment.
So you've accepted. You're going to go to Fandalin.
I mean, later, yeah. We got other things to do at the moment, but we'll do
Oh,
it
you do?
eventually.
All right. He says, "Well, I'm a very busy man, so."
Yeah. Go
just-
do your.
He
Go do
just
your
stays
business
where he
stuff,
is and
Baldy.
shuffles his papers.
Does
Good
he have
day.
Does he have a paladin of Lathander he needs to resurrect?
Maybe. Good day to you.
Yep. Good day. We'll just finish our noodles right here and stare at each other awkwardly.
Oh, in my campaign is an alternate universe. So
paladin of the Raven
Evelyn
Queen,
in my campaign is a paladin of the Raven Queen, and was
Oh.
last seen in Sigil in my Planescape campaign. So
More importantly, does Omen still have a crush on her?
I mean,
probably.
she's out of the Raven Queen. I mean, who doesn't?
Anyway,
Okay.
so do you guys think we would spend that full time or whatever it needs for Krish to investigate this altar?
Probably because we gotta talk to Aranax I guess. And then Yami also wants to look into that deed that she got for a farm somewhere.
Do you want to do your downtime? We're almost out of time. But do you want to do your
Yeah.
downtime activities before we stop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real quick. I got a 24. You said investigation or perception, right? I got 24 in investigation.
Wow.
Well, hold on. We're not there yet. All right.
Oh, sorry.
So we've got somebody's gonna do the orrery, right? Somebody there's a dragon sitting downtime activity. Dab Shaba. Remember she was crushed by that rock a little bit, and she can't use her breath weapon. But if somebody spends their downtime with the dragon sitting activity, you might be able to help her recuperate and regain her dragon breath. You could use your downtime to study the altar. And I know Sidris runs a business.
Yeah.
So you can also do their running a business downtime activity. So who wants to go first, and which of those do you want to do?
Krish, would you like to go first?
Of course, there are two different options. On one hand, altar. On the other hand, dragon. He'll go with the dragon. Yeah, he'll take care of the dragon.
Dragon sitting. All right, you're going to dragon sit Dab Shaba. So to help her recuperate, it's going to take 3 days.
Okay.
And, you don't have to make a roll, I do.
Oh, okay.
The dragon has to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 15.
Ooh, jeez.
Oh boy.
She's a +4.
Got it right in the breath sack.
I'm going to move my D20 so it doesn't get...
Never hit a dragon sack. Never. It's not nice.
I'm pretty sure that's actually what it was called in the Draconomicon. Like a specific organ for breathing breath attacks.
Jesse's character in my Playscape campaign had a dragon sack. All right.
Oh, jeez.
11 just made it! Power score, which is the name of my blog, and also what it means when you roll exactly what you needed. So, thanks in part to Chris Crash's slavish devotion and careful tendies. Dab Shaba gets her breath weapon back. Thank you, Chris Crash. Wonderful. So now there's 3 more downtime activities. Scrutineer the orrery, study the altar, run a business. Who wants to go next?
Well, we said at the same time. Well, I think Yami wants to find Aranax and take him down to where Dab Shaba and Krish are and see if he'll touch her with the dragon staff or whatever so that she can come into Waterdeep.
So during your downtime, you're going to go to the old windmill, go into the Vault of Dragons. You're going to seek out the dragon.
Yeah.
You find the dragon in the form of the elderly gold dwarf, Barak Klanghammer.
What's up, buddy?
Well, if it isn't Kuriyami.
Hi. How's it
Enjoying your
going?
cut of the gold?
Oh, yeah, very much, yes. How have the gems been? Tasty?
They're delicious. Thank you.
Okay, listen. We may have met a baby dragon. Okay? Underneath Waterdeep.
What color scales?
Brass?
Hmm.
So I don't know if this is cool with you. I mean, since we saved you from Jarlaxle and everything, I thought it might be. If you use that little dragon staff of yours, the very pretty, beautiful dragon staff, to maybe help her, come up into Waterdeep, maybe, so we can, I don't know, help her along her path to dragonhood.
You do know that brass dragons are the most gregarious of the true dragons. They crave conversation, sunlight, and hot, dry climates. You are aware of this, yes?
Yeah, of course. I am a very good conversationalist myself, as you might know. And I, of course, also love sunlight and hot climates.
The masked lords won't be happy if I allow a dragon into the city. It seems like a recipe for disaster.
Okay, but who cares what they want? I mean, the masked... Well, he wasn't even the masked lord. He was the open lord who gave you that staff. Isn't even in the city anymore.
You're going to have to convince him with a charisma-based role of some sort of your choosing.
I'm going to use
Please
Whichever
don't
one I'm
intimidate.
really good at.
Convince me.
Please don't intimidate. I think he's immune to fright.
I'll do persuasion. Why not?
Persuade me.
And actually, I'll use Mantle of Awe to give myself advantage. So
Nice.
I get really big anime eyes and I bat my eyelashes.
Nice.
Okay, that's gonna be it's gonna be an 18.
18. Let me just roll it. This D20
Oh my God.
will tell me. Low means it definitely worked. 4. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm just in a good mood. Here's the deal. You've got to bring me to the dragon, and I have to touch it with my staff. I'll warn you right now. If this dragon is a dick, it's not happening.
Well, she's a little girl. I mean, she wants to be a princess and everything, so she's,
Okay. So I guess you go down there, past the sewage. I guess when the sewage tentacle acts up, he turns into the gold dragon Oranax and just breathes on it and destroys the tentacle.
Somehow it's like an explosion.
And he just turns back into Barak Klanghammer.
Very
That
nice.
was fun. All right, so he meets with Dab Shaba, and I don't know, she's kind of snooty and
Yeah.
says, "All right, I'll let you into the city, little one, but you've got to behave yourself. All I have to do is touch you with the staff again, and the dragon ward will kick back in. Do you understand?"
Oh.
Because of course I understand. You know, I'm a dragon. I'm a superior life form. I have more understanding. You and I have more understanding than anybody else in here. He's like, "You better be a good dragon." Yup. All right. I'm sure I'll regret this. Farewell.
Well, we all might.
Yes.
We'll see.
All right. So, in the chat, Look at Drupa mentioned what are Elminster and Drizzt up to. Well, I can tell you long stories, but to make it real short, this campaign setting I've been running since I was a little kid. So, actually, my brother ran Drizzt as a character, and he did something stupid in a town and got thrown in jail, and he's been in there ever. He's dead. He's long dead. 1,000 years have passed. The other group didn't break him out because my brother was being difficult, so they just left him in there, and he had to make a new character. So in my campaign, Drizzt died in prison a long time ago.
Oh my god.
Elminster, my Elminster is like a kind of like a jerky kind of guy, and my friend Sam had a character named Mari who had a casino in the astral plane. And Elminster would go in there, and I'm Elminster, and I'm going to win this gambling competition. And and Mari, would do stuff to him, and so Elminster is still around every once in a while, and he shows up. I am Elminster, and any lady, he's like touching the material of their robes and stuff like that. Ooh, methinks you are most beautiful, and they're like, get away from me, So that's my Elminster. All right, so we got some more tasks we got to do real quick. Orrery, scrutineering, altar, study, and running a business.
Does Sidrus want to run a business?
Yes, I would love to.
All right. You can spend up to 30 days doing this. How many days would you like to spend?
As many days as it takes the others to do their things.
So we'll say 7 days. So
All
roll a percentile, D100, and add 7.
Oh.
29.
That's not good. All right, I gotta go to page.
No, it's not.
Is that in this book, or is that Dragon Heights stuff?
This is running a business, DMG, page 129.
Oh.
So you must pay the business's full maintenance cost for each of the days. The maintenance cost of your business is 2 gold, so 7 days. So you need to pay 14 gold. Do you have 14 gold?
Hey.
We did just get paid gold that we probably
That's
would
true.
have
Yeah, you just got 100. I assume you'll split it.
I will send a bill to my friends.
Wait. Sunspot didn't get that 100?
Yes, I have your mail.
No, Sunspot is in Aruba, all right?
Sunspot could get my 100 of the gold. Solaris wouldn't keep the extra gold.
We should literally say that Sunspot is on vacation.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he went to Al-Qadim, which is is on the planet. All right.
So.
All right, so you ran your business. Business isn't really going well.
I'm gonna do run business for the noodle troll while everybody else is not there doing their jobs.
You're gonna do that? You want to run a
Yes.
business?
Yes.
All right, 7 days. So
Yes.
add 7 and roll a D100.
D100. Come on.
Come on, Solaris.
All right, that's a 48 total.
The business covers its own maintenance costs for each of the days, so you broke even.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
That's something.
Okay.
You know what? We didn't have Yami doing her regular performances, so things were a little
Sure.
slower.
All right, so we've
Okay.
got orrery scrutineering and altar study.
Okay, I'll do altar real quick.
All right, altar research. So please make an intelligence investigation check.
6. I got a nat 1.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh,
I touch it. I'm down there forever.
It's certainly an altar.
it did. You don't learn anything.
Well, that was quick. All right. Next
Well.
one.
And orrery scrutineering. Who wants to do that?
What's the check?
I don't know, Solaris. What?
Scrutineering. It's going to be an intelligence check. Page 43.
I have pretty good intelligence.
I'm out.
Oh, okay, well, I'll do it then.
What does this do, Hickey? Yami, figure it out.
So scrutineering. Let's see here.
What I got?
Costs 100 gold.
Oh, gee,
I'll
okay.
pay. I'll pay it.
Okay.
All right.
Give away 100 gold and then give away another 100 gold. Jeez.
So
I'm rich.
the character or staff member overseeing the activity makes an intelligence check and can make use of a skill appropriate to the scrutineering activity at my discretion.
Oh.
So I don't know what skill would help you with an orrery.
Investigation.
It's Magitech, right? Tinker's tools?
Yeah, with Arcana or History? I mean...
And
Actually,
you get a +1 bonus to the roll for every 100 gold you spend.
I'm not going to
past-
spend any more
past
than
the
100.
expenses. All right.
I'll spend another 500 gold.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy crap.
+5 to the roll. Holy cow.
Spending it, it's gone.
You mad one. Okay.
Here's Crash senses a disturbance in the draconic force.
So
Oh, okay, wow.
Who's gonna make the roll?
Yami.
So, that'll be... 25.
25. Okay, so I consult the scrutineering table, which is there. You probably can't see it. But basically, you got 21 plus, you learn 3 pieces of lore.
Ooh.
So you study the orrery. Here's what you learn. It has 6 components, 6 pieces that can be attached to it. Each of these components has its own powers. Over the week, as you're studying the orrery, it was damaged. It actually heals on its own and becomes like brand new by the time you're done studying it.
Hello.
You learn that this device was made by somebody named Lottie, Lottie, and that this thing channels divination magic and tracks the stars. It seems to have some kind of divination powers. You know that if all the pieces are put in there, it also has a power that is detrimental to whoever wields the orrery.
Interesting. Okay.
But it also has a lot of really powerful powers. But you'd have to
Okay.
find the other pieces of the orrery and attach them. Yeah.
So there are 7 pieces. Okay.
And you also learn that this thing is called the Orrery of the Wanderer.
Dun, dun,
Bum,
dun.
bum. Title drop.
The name of the show. All right. And that's
Plugs.
where we will stop for the week.
Yay!
Let's see if I can find my thingy. And why don't we do plugs? Dylan, do you have any plugs?
Not that I can think of. Not offhand.
Oh.
Okay, but you can cover that, Jeanette.
All right. Soup, thank you for jumping in this week. You're
Yeah,
awesome
no
and
problem.
tremendous.
Thank you for inviting me back.
No problem.
It was a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of
nice
fun.
to see
Yes.
Citrus again.
You were
Yeah.
quite helpful for sure.
Well, thank you. You can usually catch me over on Laughing Dragon Inn. You can follow either Annie Hatton or Laughing Dragon Inn, our Twitter, to see when our schedule is. I actually play in a game with Sean. We are spell jamming. Woo! And we're currently in Fate Space, and it's real cool and real fun. Lots of like courtly intrigue going on right now, but who knows where the spell jamming will take us next. And then otherwise, if you want to follow me on Twitter at Soupsica, I do artwork. I often post like doodles and stuff from our campaigns, so check me out.
Jeanette, you got any plugs?
Yes, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time on my channel, Uncanny_Adventures, we're going to do some Skull and Shackles adventures as a D&D 5e. And Dylan will be there, and
Yes.
so a bunch of other awesome players. So you should definitely pop in and check it out if you're free.
Scott, you got any plugs?
Yes, in a few hours at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be continuing my Ghosts of Saltmarsh campaign, where the group is in.
Group.
Yeah,
Rope?
Whoa.
Is that like a guy or something?
they're in a haunted mansion
They
and had to
called
do
me.
with a lot of stuff there.
They called me the group. You don't want to know why. All right. And in an hour and a half, I'll be running Hell's Rebels. We have a special guest this week. This adventure is called The Song of Silver. It's about a magic opera song. And there's an NPC named Shensen, who's an adventurer / opera singer. So I got a special guest star, a real-life opera singer, Kelly Butler, will be playing Shensen in an hour and a half on Hell's Rebels.
Very
So
nice.
come on over and check it out. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And watching last week's show was a little wobbly for the first 35 minutes. So thanks. And thank you, everybody who watched, including Alpha Stream, Look at Troopa, Phoenix, Aya, and everybody else. Thank you for watching. We will see you again next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Farewell.